Max Kellerman thinks the Knicks should trade for LeBron James. Think of him like Super Draymond Green on offense. Due to the recent events surrounding LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, it appears that some tension is forming between him and the organization. After the Lakers started the season off hot with an 11-4 record without their franchise player, several narratives about the team being better without James began to emerge. Although James took a step back and let other capable players, such as Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, take charge of the game, some people aren't buying into his approach, thinking he is holding the Lakers back in some ways. Truth be told, James is 40, soon to be 41, and his days of being the best player on the court are behind him, and it might seem like he isn't ready to let go of that. Honestly, who can blame him, because throughout his whole life, he was the best player on every court he played. Moreover, speculations about a potential trade for James are starting to form. Recently, Max Kellerman shared his thoughts on how Braun would fit in with the New York Knicks on Bill Simmons' podcast. Think of him like Super Draymond Green on offense for the Knicks. He becomes the pick-and-roll partner for Jalen Brunson, and you can play 5 out with him. Kellerman said, for high-leverage moments, if you could keep him healthy, and he's doing much less, he's really the power forward. Well, you're describing the 2024 Olympics LeBron. This is like, we don't need all of you, but we need your brain. We need your Swiss Army knife. You can play every position. And with 5 minutes left in the game, I'd love having you out there, Simmons added. How would the trade look? Kellerman said that the idea of the trade is to ship James for OG Anunoby. However, to make the trade work under the new salary cap rules, the Knicks would have to send Karl-Anthony Towns instead, which looks quite costly. According to 2 NBA analysts, the trade is believed to be effective only if Towns is on the team, as his shooting and court spacing will benefit from James' court vision and IQ, which could enhance the Knicks' offense. On the other hand, if the Knicks were to somehow manage to keep Towns and trade Anunoby, they would lose their two-way wing, who is one of the team's highlights this season. His 6'7" frame brings life on the defensive side of the ball. In contrast, his 3-level scoring and off-ball movement bring freshness to their heavy isolation offense. In return, you're getting a 40-year-old who is limited on the defensive end and is questionable about his health. While Anunoby is injury-prone himself, maybe the exchange doesn't work the best. The impact LeBron can bring. Although the questionable trade scenario, James' greatness cannot be denied whatsoever. He would bring life to the Knicks' stagnant offense and would become the real playmaker they desperately need. Because of his court awareness, vision, and ability to make plays, he would take pressure off Jalen Brunson, who is carrying a heavy load on the offensive end. Brunson could space the floor better and become a Dallas Mavericks version of himself, spotting up for threes and playing off the ball, which he is very capable of, having played alongside Doncic. Also, whenever he wants, JB can take the ball and do what he does best, isolate his opponents and score at will. With that, the offense could move more fluidly, adopting a more efficient style rather than simply running off the shot clock and chucking up a number of contested jumpers, which has become the Knicks' current playstyle. As we get deeper into the season, more scenarios like these will start to pop up. Even though most of them are extremes, it is interesting to notice them.